It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the Jags, coming up next.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Operating from the gun, Bernard. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Throwing on first down. Bernard. That's caught. It's the tight end, Tyler Davis. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true.
And the Titan defense steps up here and down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. On the run, it's Robinson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll... Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Bernard. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson pushes him over, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
To throw on 2nd down. Bernard. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. On 1st down, Robinson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bernard. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So our two teams, the Jags and the Titans, CD, they've formed a pretty good rivalry here in the AFC South. It's been the Titans who have arguably, though, been the best team in the division of late. But these Jags, they have certainly made some big changes since these two teams last met.
And those changes you're talking about, brand new front office, brand new head coach, young quarterback, I think for sure they're on the right track. And to me, this division has a chance of being one of the more competitive ones over the next few years. There's no team right now that you would say is going to dominate in the foreseeable future.
On 1st and 10, Bernard. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They run. Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Looking to throw. Bernard. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon God.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On On third down, Bernard. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
The partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw again. To the right side and complete to Landry. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Lambo is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. But they don't get a touch. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Bernard. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Danico Autry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Right back to Chenault. This time he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal coming up as he's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Clock, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
For the lead, here's third and goal.
Back to throw. He's got it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The thing that they'll be looking at is the spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Here's Tannehill. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
Now Tannehill.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry.
And they will get the conversion on fourth down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. We're going into the final play of this game. They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jaguars, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will move them back to 3-2.
Be in one of thing up.